On the first anniversary of the tragic Boston Marathon bombings, and our hearts are heavy as the memories come flooding back of that day down the closing stretch of the Boston Marathon when the two bombs went off. All the carnage, 3 people dead, hundreds injured, some bearing just horrible wounds that have barely healed to this day. This day in Boston will be all about healing, all about unity, and all about Boston Strong, which you have to admire. But it really also, in my opinion, and I said this on the radio this morning, and I know it's controversial for some of you, it ought to be about reconnecting with the reality of who did this and what they stand for. I'm talking about the 2 brothers who were radicalized Muslims and became Al-Qaeda-like radical Islamic fanatics, hating America, hating Americans, and ready to kill the innocent to make their political, ideological, and twisted religious statements. Radical Islam was responsible for the Boston Marathon bombings and all of that carnage. And in the coverage leading up to it, and I predict today, in the coverage of the first anniversary by the media, you will be hard-pressed to find any mention, much less serious conversation, about the enemy who still walks among us, committed to killing as many of us as possible. Radical Islam has been taken out of the conversation. Political correctness rules once again. That's what I think. What do you think? Join me for the next edition of Bud Hedinger Live right here on News Radio 102.5 WFLA and still on AM 540. I'll look for you then.